by Seahome High School. Go to seahome.bellinghamschools.org to enroll your freshman in the perfect high school. What's up, everyone? I am back. My name is Godzilla, and today I'm going to talk about something that is very important to know about. Some of you have probably heard of anxiety. It's a pretty common thing, but not many people know about anxiety disorder. For this video, I am going to be talking about anxiety disorder, the pros and cons, and everything else that is good to know about it. But before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on a new video. You've got the option for being notified for occasional videos or all of them. Without further ado, let's get started. You're not even trying anymore. You really are a Godzuki. Kong, I do not have time for this. Whatever, nukes for brains. Get out of my room! There is something seriously wrong with that monkey. Anyway, anxiety disorders, plural. There's more than one anxiety disorder. Usually replay a bunch of episodes of flight, fight, or freeze moments. It's most common in childhood and teenage years. My lawyer told me to use people with anxiety disorder usually feel more nervous and jumpier than others. There are multiple different branches of anxiety disorder, which include panic disorders, GAD, phobias, OCD, and PTSD. When a person has panic disorder, they are prone to panic attacks, in which a person would feel intense fear and, hopefully I'm making this up, might even resort to violence if it worsens. Now, I know that sounds hypocritical, but I don't have panic disorder. At least I hope not. Usually, this might occur after an unexpected event or something stressful, and they happen without warning. Symptoms include dizziness, increased heart rate, chest pains, shortness of breath, ringing in the ears, and extreme paranoia of impending doom. If it gets too bad, they won't even leave their house. When someone has generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD, they usually feel constant anxiety about uncontrollable parts of their lives, which may include genetic disorders, past events, or lost loved ones. I'm looking at you, Strange Supreme. Godzilla? What on earth are you going on about, mate? Anxiety disorder, or at least, right now, generalized anxiety disorder. These can be started because of stress at school or work. It might even have been for half a year, which is 6 months. Gordon Bennett. Who? Never mind. I should be listening to this. Good idea. Either way, anyway, symptoms of GAD are fatigue, tension in the muscle, insomnia, concentration problems, and irritability. These are all caused from the feeling of always being on edge. and might even be hard to carry out your daily tasks. Nope. Now, I don't know what you think of when I say phobia. You probably think claustrophobia, the fear of closed spaces, or arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. Sorry, I've got arachnophobia. Or thanatophobia, the fear of death. Or archibutyrophobia, the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. Wait a minute, that is a thing? But a phobia is a strong but irrational fear of something that doesn't pose a threat, if any. Anyone with phobias usually try to avoid what they're afraid of. For example, if someone has the fear of saying long words, which is Godzilla, hippopotomonstrous squeepedalophobia, they try to avoid saying words as long as that. If someone has to face their fear, oh boy, they might panic, their breath might shorten, the urge to flee will build, and their heart rate will increase. OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, gives whoever has it uncontrollable thoughts, feelings, and obsessions. For example, someone with OCD might have obsessions for order, cleanliness, or symmetry. They may have compulsions or repetitive actions to make them feel better. With OCD, someone might have things in a certain order or repeat an action before doing something else. Or they might want the house to be spotless 24/7, 365. If you have OCD, you can't control your compulsive behavior, and it won't make anyone happy. No offense. This can make it hard for that person to interact with other people. Are some humans really that mad? I wish I could tell you better, buddy. PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, is usually developed after an unexpected or rather terrifying event, whether that would be from experience or being an innocent bystander. Symptoms include flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, and uncontrollable reflections on the past. Your ruddy well ain't fun. Thank you, Bruce. This can make it hard for people with PTSD to adjust to certain situations, but with time, it can get better. The way to identify it is if you feel unusual amounts of stress. This can go for months on end, and if it does, you may have PTSD. One cause for PTSD is combat exposure, physical child abuse, being threatened with a weapon, sexual harassment, and you get the idea, right? I think I heard somewhere that in Iron Man 3, Tony Stark gets PTSD, and he went to see a sleepy Bruce Banner for therapy. Oh yeah, he did. And that's what you should do if you have PTSD. See a therapist. But he also built, 34 Jarvis-controlled iron suits. Oh yeah, please don't do that. But seriously, see a therapist before symptoms get worse. Many health problems will start to develop, like issues with drug and alcohol use, eating disorders, suicidal thoughts or actions, and, if given time, a person might even fall into depression. Bloody right, Godzilla. Anxiety disorders are super unfortunate. If you have one, well, I don't know. Just don't worry about it. Well, because worrying will only make it worse, right? If you've read Minecraft The Island by Max Brooks, then you may remember a guy learning that, and I quote, "Fear can be conquered, anxiety must be endured." Well, if you have anxiety disorder, do not endure it. I suggest you get help immediately from your friends and family and any health officials if you can. That's all for today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out!